So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. So much. Stop taking advantage, better start taking your time.
You could use the peace of mind.
So much. I've left lots unsaid, plenty thoughts I dread, but I know ain't no lie.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. And the scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Smart is out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And looking at the Nets, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Devon's out there with Traore. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. From deep, Reeves. A three-pointer is right on target.
I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
Doncic comes with the double team. For the 3, hits it from three-point range.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Ayton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Here's Traore. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And that one's good by Porter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Doncic. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Yeah, LeBron, he's setting the screen, but you can't lose sight of him when he rolls.
The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Now, here's Ayton. Doncic passes to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Here's Traore, guarded by Doncic. Traore gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. From about 16, Clowney pulls it in.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
The shot's good from Claxton.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
So it's the Lakers now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now Porter after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Reeves with it. He has 6. The 3 for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for Team Hype.
Changes for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. Jake LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. We've got 1:55 left in the first. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with their treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 4. Here's Demon. Guarded by Doncic.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
1:09 left here in the first quarter. LaRavia with the screen. Rebound, Brooklyn. Porter passes to Man. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Over in the corner, LaRavia. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Here's Doncic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Here's LaRavia. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. So for the Lakers right now, he's out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Now here's Williams. Pass to Sharp. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Reeves with it, defended by Mann. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Sharp.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The Lakers trail. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The deep 3 from Kennard. Wolf grabs the miss. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Saraf. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Hachimura. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Come on, let's see those dance moves. No thanks. Next.
For the Nets, Bonnie's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Williams.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Clowney. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. It's flushed down with a nice jam.
But that's a finish he'll be bragging about. for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Hayes throws it down.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
Nets trail by 4. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from outside.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Hayes. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
On the wing, man. Kennard covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Your next team.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Demon comes in for Mann. And then for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 7.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Nets. On deep, James. And LeBron nails the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the right wing. Porter looking it over. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Inside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Marcus Smart. He's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Andre Ayton's checked in for Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kennard. Hachimura heads them both. Nets trail by 7. That's the Demon. Going inside, Traoré, and he pops in the layup off the glass. Traoré's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That's the Demon. Outside, Porter. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
How many of those have we seen from Luka? Very good from three-point range.
Doncic with the steal. Fires from way outside. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 10. Ellie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm with JJ Redick, and coach, your team is finding success offensively. What's been the key?
Well, we really emphasized screening in our pregame meeting. I thought we did a good job of screening, and they're sending our side pick and rolls to the middle, and we did a good job of screening and making plays out of that. And really the only thing for me was just our transition defense. We got to clean that up.
Great call. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
An amazing stuff from your pocket fight. That's right, Arena Entertainment.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh my gosh, those were the good old days.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Traoré is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Doncic with the steal. Pass to Ayton. Tries a three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Traoré. He has 6. Here's Demon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation, Doris. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
And he makes the first.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
And Claxton drops them both. Lakers leading by 14. Doncic feeling it out to the middle. Here's Ayton, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And 11 points for DeAndre Ayton. Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore, the tray. The rebound by James. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Nets trail by 16. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here they are, Team Heights.
LeBron James here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Demon. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves has got his fourth rebound in this one. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 2 points, that one goes. That's 10 points for LeBron.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Traore. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Now here's Smart, guarded by Porter. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Ayton. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Traore. He has 6. It's Porter outside. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 9.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pass to Ayton. over Claxton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Traore, and it's off the back rim, no good. Lakers leading by 17. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Traore. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams changing it up here. And he can't hit the second. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, the defense has got to find a way to keep Claxton off the backboards because this is just a mental mistake, letting him get to that board.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
To get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Man's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Nets trail by 18. Here's Demon. He has 6. From the wing, a rebound by the Lakers. And here's Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's good, Hachimura. And that's now 9 points here for Rui Hachimura.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Get there, get there. Here's Mann. He's defended by LaRavia. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Austin Reeves.
Well, this is what you hope to see from a guy of his caliber. Increasing his scoring load over the years. He's put in a lot of work each offseason, and it shows.
Here's Kennard. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Reeves Backhands it from downtown. Reeves has got his third bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now Hachimura, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep, fires the three, and that's good. Austin Reeves for three. Reeves has got 12 points in the game. Here's Saraf. Hasn't made one yet.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Austin Reeves out there with Kennard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's LaRavia in at the three spot.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Hachimura. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Sarab, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Sinks the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Outside, Porter. Now, man, 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Hachimura grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
14 feet away. And no good as it rattles out.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Man gets the bucket.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Hachimura, the screen. Inside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Saraf. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
We got some teachers for the Morris, Christian, for 6 Saturdays fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just done. Who wants a t-shirt?
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to connect. The three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Porter outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
To the inside. Here's Hachimura. And then Hachimura with the jam.
Not a bad show from Mr. Rui Hachimura. Get up and throw it down, young sir.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. DB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Here's Traoré following the bucket by the Lakers. Shoots from 14. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Porter, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Traoré, outside Porter.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Hachimura, the screen. From downtown. The second chance effort. Kleber, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Right side, Porter. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Austin Reeves.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
So it's the Lakers now, following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Good on the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. Uncovered. A rebound by the Lakers. Kleber with it. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.